mental health awareness. We're going to tip and hope. One of the things we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about love. Loving yourself is very important. Why? Because if you love yourself, not selfish love, you can take care of yourself, feed yourself, exercise. That's loving yourself. But at the same time, the most important love is showing love to others. And the most important is loving Jehovah God. Because what it does here is like, it takes the love that you have for yourself to appreciate Jehovah God, what He done for you, for creating the earth, for the food you have, for your family, and for the Bible, of course, the most important. So you have a balanced love, not a selfish love. And the other things, like I said, you want to love your neighbor as yourself. One of the things here, if you love your neighbor is not your neighbor next door. Like in Jesus' day, they say your neighbor is your neighbor next door. So if you see somebody on the street, you shouldn't do any kind of good work for them, or you shouldn't care about them. So the same way, your neighbor is anyone who you come across, such as opening the door for your neighbor, or being patient when driving. That's your neighbor. Or be kind to the people that you buy your food from, to the store or your cashier. That's your neighbor. So anyone who you come across is your neighbor. So you're doing that because if you do that, it brings more happiness, because that's what the Bible says. Happiness is in giving than in receiving. So giving cannot be like money. If you have money, that's fine. Giving can be anything you want to do for your neighbor. Smiling, that's giving. And being courteous, that's giving. And you want to do what Jesus said, and apply it, not just hear it. If you apply it, then make more meaning. But where can you go to apply these things? You can go to the Bible, because the Bible is the fundamental, is the foundation, because it gives us a place to go to find what we need to do. Because it got people that was there in the Bible that was selfish, like David, the other guy. David took care of his sheep, but then after David asked for help, he said no, he don't want to give David help. So you see, you can learn from that. You and I can learn from that, because it's very important to help others. That's where your happiness comes from. Helping your community. This video gonna be 5 minutes. Helping your community and helping yourself. First of all, putting God's interest ahead of your interest. Putting God first in your life. Loving Jehovah God first from the Bible. If you learn from the Bible and learn from creation and learn from your own self, the way you was designed, because it gives you the ability to appreciate what Jehovah God have in store. And it goes again, I don't want to repeat myself. Loving Jehovah with all your heart, you see, with all your soul and your mind. Don't just say it because society say you should put yourself first. That's false. Not to wrong putting yourself first, but put others first ahead of your. Put other people's interests first, like your wife's interests first. So when you do that, you'll be happy, and when you put Jehovah's interest first. Okay, bye-bye.